Hey, welcome back to Breath of Life with Brittany Smith. This is where you come to empower and embody your highest expression of self. Today, we're going to talk about 4 steps to manifestation. So, much like most everybody out there in the world, I watched The Secret, like back in the day, and to my dismay, I was very sad and disheartened when I realized I couldn't just stand there and go, I want it, and boom, it appears, right? But what I did do was begin to dig a little bit deeper and say, okay, this is real, this is legit, I know that it is because it shows up in so many ways anyways, so how can I use it to my advantage to become a master manifester, right? So I didn't create. No, Brittany did not create. Brittany listened and studied and researched a ton, and I put together 4 rules, I guess, if you will, like a framework of what needs to happen in order to manifest fast and what you want. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do when we decide that there's something that we want is know what it is, right? We need to literally know what we are trying to manifest. So if you're living on, with your grandparents and you're 38 and you don't want to live with your grandparents anymore, you need to know what it is exactly that you do want to do instead. If you are 22 and just graduated college with a degree in sociology and can't find a job, so you're working as an administrative assistant for an insurance company, and you know that's not what you want to do, you need to know what you do want to do instead. So the very first thing that you have to do when you're trying to manifest anything is to know what you want. And really even take it a little step further than just knowing, and know the details of it too. Because the next part, number 2, is where the details become really important. Once you know what you want, and you're in the manifestation process, then in order to get it, you must feel as if you already have it, right? And somebody goes, well, how the hell do you do that? Well, you must feel as if you already have it. I've heard people say you must act as if you already have it. Well, guess what? When you are acting, you are sending a message to your subconscious mind that says, I know this isn't real. And here's the kicker. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real or reality and imagination until you tell it that you are acting. Do you understand? So if you act as if you already have it, you're not going to get it, or it's going to take a long time, because acting is not having. It is not the feeling of it. You're not already there. So what we should do instead is feel it. What do you need to do to feel it? Meditate, visualize, hypnotize. You can write a letter to yourself, journal, whatever it is that's going to take that feeling to get into your body, right? You want that feeling in your body, because once it's in your body, then your unconscious mind, your body, talks to your subconscious mind, and then both of those talk to your creative mind, your conscious mind, and go, holy smokes, we want it, we feel it, it must be true. You've created new neural pathways. Now, that's not it. You can't just stop there. All right? Once you know what you want, once you've created the feelings of having it in your body, you then must take inspired action to make it happen. Okay, inspired action is the key terminology there, because you can go out into hustle culture and you can work yourself to death and you can make it happen, but that's not manifesting, is it? No, it's you are creating it, but it's not the same thing. You are hustling, and you're probably not getting the version of it that you want and desire. Okay, so what you do instead is you take inspired action, something that feels really, really good to you. And that creates the reality of you having what you desire. So once you've created that reality, you know what you want, you felt what you want, you are actively taking inspired action towards what you want, then you must be open to receive it. And this circles back to number one, because being open to receive it is the hardest part. We have all these thoughts, we have all these beliefs, we have all these things that tell us we're not worthy, we don't deserve, we're not good enough. And so we end up kind of kicking ourselves in the butt and not having the manifestation that we're trying to acquire, because we don't believe that we're worthy of it, or that we deserve it, or that we're good enough for it. So we have to open up that space to be able to receive and eliminate the stories that we tell ourselves on a regular basis that say we're not. Okay? So in order to do that, I would say one of my favorite things to do is, well, I love to meditate. You guys know that. That's what we do on this channel. We meditate, we visualize, we hypnotize. Sorry, the cows. I'm with the cows right now, y'all, if you hadn't noticed. We do all these things, okay? And if you journal, if you are a writer, even if you're not, I would love it if you would take inspired action and give this a try, okay? Sit down with your journal, write what you want, and then write what's stopping you from getting it. And write that down until it is gone. Once you know what is stopping you from obtaining your desire, then you can put into inspired action the steps for it to come to you. Okay? But as long as you're blocked, as long as you have those stories going, I can't, I don't, I won't, I'll never, it's going to take forever, you guys. So, get your notebook out, get a piece of paper out, get your phone out, do whatever you have to do, and write out. It's always better when you write. And I like it when you write on paper with pencil, not mechanical pencil, but actual pencil. I know it sounds absolutely insane, but what's paper made out of? And what are pencils made out of? That's right. They're made out of wood. They're made out of these beautiful things that are surrounding me right now. So when you're putting pencil to paper and you're writing essentially with something that your mother created, what are you doing? You're mixing your magic with her magic. And then you're saying to her, but Mom, this is why I don't believe I can have this. Or this is what's stopping me from having this. And then if you listen, she's going to say, but baby, none of that's true. None of that's true. Maybe you need to set some boundaries. Maybe you need a definitive plan. Maybe I have to go catch my husband's cat because she's not supposed to be out of the house and she just walked past me. Like there's gonna be something in your subconscious mind that is blocking you from your manifestation. And if you don't take the inspired action to get to the bottom of that, then you're just going to keep spinning your wheels. And I don't know about you, but I've been spinning my wheels for a long time. And I finally decided that it was time to leave some skid marks instead. And I took off, and I have manifested so much this year. It's been absolutely astronomical. Like my business, my husband's business, we both went full-time in our entrepreneurs. We started a retreat center that we have booked out every single time we've offered a retreat. We're working with some of the most amazing people in the entire world that are helping us take steps, and that we're helping take steps. And most recently, I manifested a camper, an RV, a really freaking nice one. And so it's like literally following the steps, taking the inspired action, and doing the things to remove the blocks. And look, if journaling's not your thing and you don't want to just sit down and meditate by yourself, I can help you. I am a coach. I'm a rapid transformational therapist practitioner. We run, here Elizabeth, I'll just hold her. She always makes cameos. We run retreats 4 times a year, you guys. Look how excited she is. She's like, oh my God, I never go outside and all these things. She's a pretty girl right here. But we can help you. I have 2 courses online. One is for like the intro to manifestation, where I walk you through the beginner steps of manifesting what you want. And then the other one is 21 days to becoming supernatural. And that's where you really tap into your intuition and you really tap into your power. And they're super affordable. And then we have our retreats, where all we do, we remove the shame and the blame and the guilt. And then we put in everything else that you deserve to know about yourself. And we create the life that you deserve, that you desire, that you cherish. And then once you leave the retreat, we don't leave you on your haunches going, what do I do next? We walk with you through the steps to make sure that your inspired action doesn't become, I'm going to go lay in my bed for 4 days and pretend like I don't know what I'm doing. Listen, all I want in this space is to breathe life into you and to help you become empowered to your highest expression of self. That's all. You're my sweet baby girl. So, if any of this hit you in the right way and made you go, wow, that sounds really interesting, good, I want to know more about this chick, whatever, all of my details are in the description below. Reach out to me, you guys. I respond to every single person. You can add me on Facebook. You can follow me on Insta. You can watch me on TikTok. Whatever you want to do. I am here because I've walked the walk, and now it's time to teach it. Right? I'm living my dream life. I'm out here on the farm. We have an RV. We're fixing to travel around the United States. We're putting our kids in a special homeschool to really allow them to excel. I've walked the walk. Now I'm here to help you live it too. All right. Like this video, subscribe to my page, leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts? And reach out to me if you feel called to. Come to one of our retreats. We'd love to have you there. And it's time to go put Elizabeth inside, so I'll talk to y'all later. Toodle-doo!